Hello, friends of ethnic community. Welcome back to another series of In Conversation With. We're here today with the renowned DJ Pretty Pink, who is going to talk to us about her new track Midnight, which was a collaboration with iMusic, which we'll discuss later. So, hello,
Hi.
welcome, Annie. We'd like to start by talking a little bit about your career. So, can you tell us how you discovered your passion for electronic music and what motivated you to become a DJ and producer?
I mean, it was a coincidence. I always was an art-loving person, and I just created arts for my friends who did events. And then they asked me, "Here we have like a vinyl box. We need somebody who is doing the introduction for the other DJs. Do you want to start off?" And then I was like putting one vinyl on, putting the next one on, and just mixed really bad. I couldn't even mix. And after my set, I was so hyped and I liked it so much that I always watched how do the others do that? How do they mix? And then I teach myself, and so it started all. Yeah.
So it just kind of happened organically,
Yeah,
it
I
sounds
would
like.
say that.
Okay. So how would you say that your sound has evolved from your first releases up to your most important work or most recent work?
I started off with deep house. It was like really chill music, and I'm still loving it. But I felt like when I'm getting older, playing bigger stages probably also, then my music got faster, more melodic techno, with trance progressive house elements in there, and it just evolved over the years. And I think it's a process. You're like you think, oh, I like this kind of fashion more now. So it also is the same way in the music. You're like grow with your own music, I think.
You discover more inside
Yeah,
yourself, but
yeah.
maybe also paying attention to what other people are doing to
So
some degree.
so I'm like, yeah, I would say I just went from the softer music into a little bit harder music, I would say, just to um, also play better on the stages. I really love how the people now interact with my music. And with Deep House, it was a little bit more slow, and now I can really fire them up, and this is really nice. Yeah.
Sounds fun. So what role has technology played in your creative process, both in the production and in your performance?
With technology, do you mean like the synthesizer stuff, or do you
Yeah.
rather think about the social media kind of technology which
Oh, it
changed?
could be either.
Okay, so I would say got easier. Now you can find everything on Google. So if I don't know anything, I'm just, like everybody else, searching for it and learning and teaching myself. So I think it got easier for sure. I started off with vinyl, so there was no really the USB kind of CD technique stuff, or even though the streamings. So it was like growing, and it got easier. I think even playing now gets easier with this beautiful equipment. It's so nice, and it's like the international standard. I like that. You go somewhere and you have this, and you can work with it, and that's really nice. And also with the production, I mean, I bought myself a lot of synthesizers. I couldn't afford that back in the days, so it just came with growing.
Yeah, it sounds like it's something that would make your job easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So, what do you consider to have been the biggest challenge in your career, and how did you overcome that challenge?
I mean, it's always like I'm always a really, how do you say it in English? A really
Perfectionist? Yeah, yeah.
perfectionist. So I'm not happy with the first thing, so that takes me long. When I produce a song, I go into loops. Just like yesterday at the club, I tried to test a new track, and I noticed, oh, the vocal line is too long, so let's shorten it up. So I go in the studio again, and that takes long time. So I think that's the most thing what is challenging, because the time is now running so fast, and the music gets put out faster, and but you need your time to do great music, or like take the time for it to try it on the people, to hear it again in the studio. So I think this is most challenging for me, that our working period gets so fast, and music, and I'm trying to keep up releasing like every month. So yeah, that's challenging, I would say.
Yeah, it sounds
During
very
touring,
fast-paced. Yeah,
yeah,
alongside with everything else that
yeah.
you have to do, and yeah. Okay. So outside of electronic music, what sort of artists or genres would you say have influenced you the most?
I like to listen to, how do you say it, indie pop music
Mm.
or indie rock. So I loved Placebo back in the days. Smashing Pumpkins, I was loving. I'm still, just went to a concert to Lenny Kravitz, for instance. I really like his sound too. So I'm all over the place with music. I'm open for everything. I'm like, even when I came here, I like the traditional music too. It's so inspiring. I like the vibes and the melodies.
Do you mean some of the Mexican
Yeah,
music that you heard?
yes.
Okay,
So
nice.
I'm open. I would say I have no like, oh, I'm playing electronic music and now I don't look to the sides. It's not like this. And I think you can also experience that in my sets. Um, like I'm mixing the rock kind of vibe. I'm mixing placebo. I'm mixing some pop elements and some trance elements into the techno sound. So it's like a journey.
Yeah, it sounds like something a lot of artists combine a little bit of
Yeah,
everything into
yeah,
their music.
yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. So your remix of Daft Punk's Get Lucky in
Yeah.
2013, that was a pivotal
It's fun.
moment for your career.
Yeah.
So how did you get that idea? What was the impact on your
I mean, I
career?
loved the song, like the original, and I just wanted to make it danceable for the people. So that was the intention. And the production was really bad back in the days. Like it was one of the first songs I did. So nothing to be proud of anymore, but I reworked it now. And there's a newer version, and I always close my set with this track because the people request it like all the time. So yeah, it helped a lot. It went viral on YouTube. I think some music channel uploaded it back in the days, and that made the world open. Before I was only playing Germany, what was nice. I mean, I love the market there too. The electronic scene is so big, but it made it possible to go over the borders and visit this nice country like Mexico.
Yeah. Have you been able to travel or
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
That's why you're
back then
here.
I was not so. I didn't have an agency who booked me or something like that, so it was all like baby steps. But now I'm pretty good set with international agencies, and I think it works good. Yeah,
Okay, so you founded two record labels, Deep Woods and Wanderlust.
yeah.
So what motivated you to create those projects and what kind of artists do you want to promote through them?
The intention for creating Wanderlust was I'm growing up in the Harz Mountains. It's like a little valley wood tree area. So I always was like wandering around and looking for pieces. So I was took this as a headline, and it was like, I'm looking for good music, good fresh new pieces, and it should be inspired by the nature. So this was the first intention, and I started the label. Then made a sub label which was called Deep Woods, and it's more like my melodic sound. So Wanderlust is more like the housey melodic groove, and the other label has more characteristic in melodic techno. And I'm trying to split the genres on the label and also support young artists. I have events in Germany right now. I'm trying to build that a little bit bigger in the future, but while touring, it's so hard to like keep up with all of that, but I'm trying hard.
Imagine.
So the community is growing, and I'm really loving it. Yesterday there was a girl with a flag of the label, so that was really amazing. Yeah.
So you just released Midnight with iMusic.
Yes.
So how did that collaboration come about and what does that track in particular mean to you?
So it came out yesterday, so we're really fresh. And yeah, I really love to work with them. It's our second single already. Our first was called Ayana, and it went so well. It had like these Middle Eastern melodic vibes in there, and it always went so well on the dance floor, and I like to play it. And we were just thinking, okay, let's do another one, and maybe with more Latin grooves. And so Midnight came out, came in our mind. It has some Latin grooves in there, in the bass line, and we also asked a really nice electric poet, David LaSalle, to perform on the track, and he made an amazing job. I really loved it. I performed it yesterday, and the people were like, standing there. It was so nice. So yeah, I'm really happy about it. It's always really good to work with Einmusik. He has the kind of melody vibe I sometimes missing. So it's a really good merge, I would say. And yeah, I hope you like the track.
Thank you. So yeah, you complement each other. I think that's
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So yes, congratulations on its release. What's been one of the most memorable moments of your career so far?
I always was saying I quit my career when I played the Tomorrowland main stage. So I'm still here, but I played the Tomorrowland main stage, and it was really amazing. For me, it was always a childhood dream to do that. And when I was on the stage, like this 1 hour, I don't know nothing about it. It was like just the tunnel, you know, I performed and I saw the video after, but I was like, have I been on the stage? Did I really experience that? And yeah, I, I really enjoyed it, but I don't know nothing. It's like a blackout. And then after I was like, okay, I cannot quit my career. We're not there yet. I want to aim higher. So I'm always like pushing myself. And maybe now the next little goal, or like to set the goal different, is to say main stage on the main festivals to the main time. Yeah, that would be the next goal, I think.
Okay, sort of to streamline everything.
Yeah.
So your visual aesthetic obviously is very curated,
Thank you.
like with your pink hair. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, I used to wear like pink all over the place, and yeah, when you grow up, you know, you get a little bit, you change your mind. So I'm not wearing pink anymore. It's like not, I mean, you know, it's too much. So I wear black, and to have it a little bit set. And I just was thinking, okay, your name is Pretty Pink. You have to have at least one
Something.
something. So I have the pink nails and I have the pink hair, and yeah. I mean, oh yeah, I love that. Cute. So yeah, I mean, I'm still a girly girl. So yeah.
Do you think that that's a good, is that like a form of encouragement to women in the industry, or how do you?
I mean, I would say that. I mean, the techno is like really dark, everything. So let's light it up a little bit with color. And I mean, it doesn't need to be all over the place pink, but I think the merge between like the girly kind of vibe, or like the more female vibe, and the harder sound I'm playing is, I think it's a good combination of both. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you've performed on some very important international stages. So do you have any special memories that you could share with us about that?
It's always a hard question.
To pick one.
Yeah,
right?
to pick one.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So I would be saying that it doesn't even matter where you play. It's more like the people in front matter. Like, for instance, I felt like the first time I played EDC Mexico, I was like, oh my God, the Mexican crowd is so insanely good. They have such a great vibe. They sing along my German songs. They sing along the English songs. I'm like, how do they do that? It's crazy. They were like waving the flags, and I'm like, this is crazy. I've never been here before. And it is such a great experience. And I think your crowd here in Mexico is insane. Like, I can compare so much now. And it's nice everywhere when the people know your tracks. And I'm mostly playing only my tracks. I am like 90% of my songs I'm playing in a set is like my own music. And then I do edits from other tracks, like from known tracks. So it's all my music, and it feels so good if the people come and sing your tracks. It's really nice. So I would say Mexico has a vibe, for sure.
Yeah.
A big one.
Yeah,
I felt that yesterday too.
I would tend to agree.
Yeah.
So it's not so much the location, but the crowd.
Yeah,
and the
I would say
audience.
that.
Obviously, you know, this touring schedule that you have can be very intense. So
Yeah.
how do you take care of your mind and your body when you are on tour?
So I'm always trying to keep up my sleep. I'm like really hard on that. I'm missing out dates, missing out dinners to just have my sleep. And then I tried to work out. Like yesterday I came from Dallas, and I went to a Pilates class in Dallas. I just look online, check what can I do. And then when I come out of the plane, I'm feeling like a little bit weak. Then I just go and do some sports, like moderate, not like marathon stuff, but
intense,
yeah. But yeah, that's a nice balance, I would say. Yeah, and food, good food.
Yeah, just good food, good sleep,
I
good
had great
exercise.
tacos yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you can't forget about the street food.
It
You
was
gotta
so,
try that.
it was so nice.
Yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, it was amazing. I had like with gambas or something. I don't know how it's called in Spanish, but the gambas, the prawns, and with
Oh,
some
shrimp.
salad in the
Okay.
taco. It was amazing.
Oh,
It was so good.
nice. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, perfect. So, what advice, we're talking a little bit about women in this industry.
Yes.
So, what advice would you give specifically to women who are starting out in this industry?
Keep on going. I would say the most important thing is trust in yourself, keep on going, and always you have like always somebody who's not feeling what you're doing. But I think if you're self happy, then you should keep going and don't look right and left and right, and just make your own thing. That's good, I would say.
You can't be obsessed with, pleasing everybody.
No, no. I mean, I tried that in the beginning. I was like really into this, but it doesn't make any sense. You have to please yourself, and for sure, I'm there for the people, but it's more like I do the music and they like it, and everybody's like feeling the music different. Ones just get out of a bad relationship and feel this song different, and then others are saying, "Oh, we had this song on the wedding." So I feel like the people get inspired differently, and so it's not necessary to always try to please everybody with your music.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really special thing about music, is
Yeah.
everyone has an interpretation.
Yeah.
Of,
Interpretation was the word
oh, okay, okay.
I was looking
Yeah,
for.
it could be about a breakup, or it could
Yeah.
also be a wedding song
Yeah.
for some people. Yeah, that's really special. So, what is going to be next for you this year? Are there any projects, tours, releases, anything of that sort that you can tell us about?
Yeah, there's a lot. Oh my God. So I'm heading over to Miami today to play there. Then I will be back in the US for a big festival in the summer, and then I will tour the summer over Europe, and having the North America tour coming up, a big one for 2 months. And I hope, fingers crossed, that I also can come to South America. We are still working on that. And this is coming up in September, October, so I will be here the whole September and October touring wise. Then I have an amazing EP coming up, a lot of new collabs. I cannot tell yet, but people who follow me maybe get sneak peeks someday.
Okay, so follow.
So follow.
You don't.
And yeah, right. And yeah, that was it. And I'm also doing a new label. Like I have now two already, so I'm doing a third one with really kind of chilly, melodic vibe. Yeah, just for listening songs for my radio show more. So yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So, with that question, we are going to conclude our interview. So, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here, and we'll see you in the next interview.
Thank you.
So, for everyone else, don't forget to run and listen to Midnight. So much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye. Hi, ethnic community. I'm really happy to join your interviews. It's Pretty Pink. Tune in now.